y'all. It's your girl, Miss Toy.
It's your girl, Miss Keeks.
And we are back with another episode of Indelicate Chats.
What's up?
Did y'all miss us? I know y'all did. So, today, we're going to talk about providing or tricking.
What is it?
It ain't tricking if you got it.
Some it is. Some guys don't. It's tricking and they got it. But whatever. That's what we here to talk about.
Well,
what is it? Is it tricking or providing?
Or is it both?
Or
is it either? Ooh.
We ain't got no current events for y'all this time. I know y'all got a little used to that, but
call me COVID. That's it.
That's it. Yeah. Corona. I ain't got it.
Me either.
All right. So, what is the argument? What's the argument that we've been had since in contact?
Tell as old as time.
Man, what?
She said income tax.
Tricking
or providing? What is it? I guess it's like a lot of arguments now. Cause I guess back in the day, everybody always say like their parents, women didn't work like that or whatever. So men were providers. It wasn't about tricking. It was about women staying home, took care of kids, and men just went to work and provided.
It's tradition.
But now since these hoes have fought for equality,
you know what? You said it.
and we gotta work. Now that we make
money.
Yeah.
And
sometimes more than men.
Right. As much or more.
So now is it we supposed to go half? We supposed to 50-50? Or, is it tricking if a man pay all the bills and women what y'all do? What y'all do with y'all check? I'm thinking so my check on me and I don't have nobody pay my bills at the time.
And the kid.
Yeah. I have had somebody paying all my bills and it's a great feeling. Wait to get somebody to pay my bills.
I ain't gonna lie, it is.
It's so bad to me. I worry about nothing. But, good and bad comes with that. So, it's always, grass ain't always greener.
Right.
It's not necessarily something that it's something that I want, but it's not something that I just have to have. Because, sometimes when it's not the right person, it ain't always this controlling.
It don't matter what you have. It's just, but that's what I wanted to get into.
Yeah.
To kind of like shed light, because you do have guys that's like, you know what? If I'm hitting it, it's mine, and I'm paying bills, and I'm filling up gas tanks, and I'm taking care of
washing my car. Lord, my car dusty right
now. Little one and stuff. But then you also have guys that are like, oh shit, now we 50-50.
Yeah.
And that's understandable too, because we do have our separate lives.
Yeah.
And then it's not like it's one of those type of things where at this day and age, you have women pursuing men as much as men pursue women. Yeah. So if you're pursuing that man, and you telling him like, oh well, in order for us to be what you think we should be, then you need to be paying my bills because that's what I'm accustomed to.
But I feel like it never works out when a woman pursues a man, though. Honestly, I ain't gonna say it doesn't work out, but I always feel like women wind up doing most of the lifting. Like, it's like they gotta run him down, gotta force him to, what I'm saying.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's a process. Like, before we got married, like, he had to come to himself, like, understanding that he wanted me. Because he was trying to act like he didn't want me. Did you want her at that point?
No, when we first met, I promise you, our whole encounter is completely different from what people think.
It's always like the woman is just trying to keep him
the
whole time, the whole relationship.
Right.
So I just feel like I've never run a man down. Will I let you know I'm interested? Yes. But all that pursuing and tricking and doing, no, I'm not courting no man. I feel like it's never going.
Yeah.
You never gonna get what you really want out of it.
Right.
Unless you just want another son or a child. Yeah. That's about what it's gonna be.
I tried courting men. Remember, I had that one time. We just gonna say his name is McDonald's.
Girl.
And I had my days, baby. I'm done buying J's. Fuck y'all. I'm out of buying J's. And PlayStation. I ain't never bought no PlayStation.
I did. I bought a PlayStation, y'all. I did. Yes, girl.
But see, that's the thing. Like, as a woman, I would do that because I'm like, damn, oh shit, I saw it and I would want to get it to you.
Yeah.
It's not your expectation as my man.
Yeah. I mean, he was my boyfriend and we both had, bought each other gifts. Yeah, like, I got something nice and then he got a PlayStation. That's what he wanted. But he really didn't want. He was just like, in passing. But it was Christmas time and, that's the only time.
Yeah.
It was PlayStation.
See, my thing is, I noticed that the men with money, they lead with that. That's what they used to. Yeah. And leading up to.
Okay.
But then you have the men that don't have it like that, or they put up their facade. That's when the tricking come in, because now you're hurting from that money that you missing.
Yeah.
And you feel like that should have been an exchange or something that you was expecting that was never really laid out.
And it brings pressure into the relationship. Yeah, pressure.
And now you feel like, oh, well, you know, I ain't tricking on no woman.
Yeah.
Oh, if you ain't got it, just say that.
Yeah.
Is it tricking?
Is it tricking if you ain't got it? It's dumb, being dumb.
But see, that's the thing. Like, you get a lot of guys that be like, oh, I ain't getting no shit.
What you say? What you say?
I'm kind of busy right now. I'm going to have to call y'all back.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that was weird. That's what I thought.
That was weird.
But you get guys that will argue and be like, oh, well, that's stupid. If a guy would say, and I'm not saying it is wrong, but this is their argument. If a dude say that, oh, well, that's some simp stuff. Oh, he's a simp, or he's a cake, or he's lame, or
Russell
he's
Wilson. I guess we can touch on Russell Wilson.
There we go. Yeah. Because you hear that right now, and it's like, because he feels so in love with his wife, and he has a genuine care for her. Yeah. And the way my thing is, they like, oh, he ain't got to do all that. Why not? If that's what he's
and then they like, but he can have any woman. But Sierra is a good quality woman. Of course, he had any woman. He got the woman that he wanted. Yeah. So that's why he's happy. You can have any woman, and you got the one that you wanted. When you want to keep that. But some people are so insecure that they just can't like let go. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You letting all that, but you gotta let that hurt go.
Yeah.
Everybody not like you, and sometimes you just need to be fixed, cause everybody go through shit, and how you deal with that determines how your approach on shit like relationship.
But obviously that man want a solid relationship. He want a solid family. He knows he wants somebody that's gonna raise his kid, you know, and be healthy. Y'all don't know the stuff that she probably provides for him. This man lost Super Bowl. Did he lose or lost the final? You know, they tell you not doing good, and she's there. She's still there. She's still happy. You know, you don't know what people go through as far as like being home. You don't know if, you know, Cam Newton girlfriend, you a loser. You don't know who Tom Brady wife might not be as supportive as Sierra, and he a winner, but she might not even care. But Sierra might be, you know, interested in him and supporting him and how was the game, you know, and not all about money or not all about shopping. That's what I'm saying. He his support system. Sometimes you just need somebody to be there. And that man, he got money. He got the career that he wants. He got the kids that he wants. And now he got the wife that he wants. Right. And somebody that he agrees. So the man happy. Why are you mad if somebody's happy and don't want to be in the strip club with tricking? That's why half y'all miserable. Because y'all done screw over people who really had y'all back. Right. Fuck nobody. You know.
That is true. And
for strippers and all
that.
And then you got stuck with a gold digger. Yeah. But she was fine, this and that, but she really was, you know, wasn't fulfilling as far as your emotional.
And see, I think that was one thing that's hard for people to get over to. Like, we're going to speak on that and move on. Yeah. Because they want to say that because, oh, well, Future did this, the Future did that. Future was for the streets, baby, not Sierra.
He's still for the streets. But how you end that even quality man? He got like, 9 kids. Yeah, come on. But y'all still on his, but he's not still. That's the real still.
And see, that's the thing. My thing is, and they call Russell Wilson a simp. But baby, even simps have expectations.
Oh Lord.
You better know it. And I know they simp. I'm trying not to cuss that much because I'm trying to take these folks to church.
Me too.
And put this on YouTube. But you know, even simps have expectations. If that's what they expect out of a woman, for them to be open to receiving the gifts, how they want to, you know, show their care and their appreciation for them, then who the fuck are you to tell them that they're simp? I'm going to have to cut that out. But, you know, that ain't so place. And then they'll be the same guys that barely want to be out with their woman, but they out with their homeboy.
Oh, my God, don't even get on that. Because they want to impress their homeboy.
Right. Like, even Tory Lane said, and he's a simp. Yeah. Even he said, he ain't going to mess with no woman that expects what she can't provide. So, not saying that these women are out there expecting it, but maybe that's the quality of woman.
Yeah, but you can't expect somebody that girl's standards though.
Exactly.
Everybody has standards. It is not like, oh, you got high expectations, but people have standards, and if you can't do this, and this.
When it comes to women, it's like I have this line with women when they're like, yo, can you buy me this? Shorty, I thought you was up. You can't buy yourself that? If you can't buy yourself that, you can't in my tax bracket.
Oh, man. Where are these women?
Period. If you can't buy yourself a Gucci bag, you can't in my tax bracket if that's what we're talking about.
Oh, I'm scared.
But luckily, I'm a down to
for a
earth.
living.
But that's the thing. I'm a down to earth. If Shorty, if you come on some, I don't give a Gucci bag. I'm not gonna ask you for. I'm not gonna try you like that. But if you have the nerve to try me like I'm a trick and say, yo, give me this bag, I'm gonna ask you, Shorty, do you not have enough money to buy that bag? And if you don't with me.
Yeah, it's not like a homeless person saying, if you can't put me in $1 million house, I don't, most women do well for themselves or decent.
And that's what a lot of
and yeah, you might have 800,000, but I might have 100,000.
And
I'm still living a decent quality of life.
Right.
So don't try, but I still expect you to be, the kind of man that I want just cause you, just like you expect me to be the kind of woman that you want. You know what I'm saying? You got expectations too, so I meet your expectations. But you can't be mine.
I mean, because what you go into is, first off, a lot of guys lead with finances in some kind of way, even if it's like, oh yeah, I'm a police officer.
And I get overtime.
Emblems and shit, y'all put on y'all cars, y'all do that for that attention. You want you want that attention. So that makes the women go,
you get mad,
And then a lot of them even lead with, oh yeah, all these overtime hours I be pulling, this check gonna be right this time, I'm just stepping out. You know what I'm saying? You lead with and then you'll go even further to say, especially like, cause you see the guys that feel like they gotta save the damn on in the street. And you see those when they're like, oh fuck, my car broke down and I got a man and I just left, but he at home, they be like, oh, you need to be with a man like that, baby. You need your car fixed. Fuck it, I'll buy you a new car tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And you have guys that talk like that. But in reality,
you never seen their car. Yeah, that's called
gaslighting.
That is gaslighting.
But then they turn into a gold digger when they hold them to that. And then I'm tired every time I turn around.
But one thing I will say in defense, I do hate the hoes who just meet a man and be like, my life's about to get cut off.
No, we're not talking about them. We know them kind
like, your life about to get cut off before you met me 3 days ago. Like
them cut off since Backpage. You've been the same one since Backpage. Y'all better know these folks. Know them because that be blowing me because we got brothers.
I can't
and it's like, bro, how do you do that? You just met this man. Like, I can starve. I'm talking about I ain't even finna go, sir. Can I have some change? I'm not finna do none of that. Oh, no, I'm good. Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
Because you seem like you need it, and don't nobody want somebody needy. We want you to want
No,
us.
I feel like men like needy women, though. A vast majority of them do.
I think it's that alpha complex.
Yeah, it's that savior complex. Because I feel like I've always, like, even when I dated, got cheated on, the girl, I'm not saying they lesser, but they needed more, I'm like, damn, how you want to take care of y'all? And I'm over here, we're trying to build together, and you over here trying to save somebody.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? But I really would just, but they like the way the girl looked up to them.
Right.
Like she was like, he got this nice car. A car that he can't even afford, that we had to switch because I got to drive his car because he can't afford to put gas in it. But he got such a nice car. And I'm like, does she not know that you struggling? That we struggling?
And they don't. But it's the idea of it because a lot of people don't have enough drive for themselves. Men or women. But these days, there's a lot of women that's out hustling. A lot of men. But the men manage to lead with money and then call women gold diggers. It's not that. I don't think that. In my opinion, I wouldn't necessarily say it's gold digging, but ensuring that you are capable of providing for yourself.
Yeah, I feel like a good majority of women are not even gold diggers. Just men just put that on them because they just want a man to lead. Basically lead. Of course, but in general, men make more. Like, even though with degrees and all that, a truck driver can come in and boom, he making double what I make. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With a few months course. And then I go to school for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? It takes me 7, 8 years to make $40,000. You know what I'm saying? Versus a man, he just got out of jail and started driving trucks and making damn 70, 80.
Yeah, but that's
so. And then on top of that, I can't even work like a truck driving job because I got a kid.
That's true.
So I got to be limited to basically a 9 to 5 because who's gonna keep my baby outside of this, paying daycare and doing this? When men, they can hold down 2 jobs because most of them are not single fathers. They gotta take care of, provide for a kid. So that limits my time already. You know what I'm saying? I gotta work 9 to 5, then come home, tired, then we gotta do it again. Then, well, men can work on the weekends. Who's gonna keep my kid on the weekend? Of course, if you had a support system, yeah, but what mom wants to work 80 hours a week to try to do, you know what I'm saying? You just try to live.
It only makes sense that if the man that is the role as the provider, it makes sense because it fits.
Yeah.
You have the women that, the
Hold
kids
down
are
home.
attached to.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that that's our role because we're not in the gender roles, but that's just the norm.
Naturally, some women are better,
It's just like that. Some aren't, and that's what the guys, not saying that guys only become useful when the woman ain't worth a damn. Not saying that. But y'all know how it is, and I ain't gonna say it no more. But, knowing that, is it wrong to automatically assume that if you're pursuing a relationship with me, that the role that you're pursuing is the role of the provider? And I say that because I wouldn't expect anybody to provide for me. But if you're my husband provides.
Oh yeah, you
gotta talk about that.
Yeah, that should be general. But I mean, I let somebody know from the door when we talking, my expectations, and that is, and it's not. I like to work. Now I don't like 9 to 5, and I haven't worked a real 9 to 5 in a long time.
Yeah.
And I like my job. I like having a business, so I always like to make my own money. But I do, you know what I'm saying, like to be taken care of too. So I don't know how that works, but yeah.
But you know what, though, Toya? One thing I've realized that I figure this out all the time. That's just because we used to deal with men that only want to be boyfriends and have no, you know what I'm saying? Them, in my opinion, the guys that just come out defensive, oh, you can do none of it. Yeah, they don't have the
I don't even deal with men like that. Like, I don't even, if you ain't showing that you trying to have something, do something, I'm not even about to entertain that, honestly.
Did you see that with a lot of people that's like, oh, I ain't doing it, or what would they not expect? Those, in my opinion, are guys that never had the intention to be a provider, and that the provider role is ultimately that of the husband.
Yeah.
Not boyfriend. And they don't have any intention of being anything other than a boyfriend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't even, cause me, I ain't gonna lie, if I like you or whatever, I'm gonna let you know. I've been gay 3 times.
Right.
No. I'm not gonna be doing all that. Like, you gonna know if we just messing around, that's cool, or, if you're really trying to date me, really trying to whatever, I'm gonna let you know, like, I'm serious and I plan on getting married. If you ain't trying to do that, if you ain't trying to propose within 6 months, don't even come over.
But that makes sense. That's a valid expectation because you put it out there.
Yeah, but I let them know. And then what I learned about from dating is, like I told you, remember how dudes like, well, I ain't really interested in getting married. Cool. That's cool. Yeah. And I'm gonna let you, I'm not gonna try to convince you to marry me.
That's your
then they get upset when I skirt, cause, but you want to get married with a dog.
I don't want to coerce you to do anything.
Yeah, we can kick it. We can do whatever you want to, but guess what? When I get tired of whatever it is, okay, skirt, we gonna try to get married, so what's wrong? You mad? Oh.
I mean, and those same men, I say this because I was raised by my dad.
Yeah.
Everybody know me, know I was raised by my dad. So that was one of the things that I got to see growing up. Like, some people actually do take gratitude in knowing that they can provide.
Yeah, they do.
It's like a reward.
Even me as a mom, though, I take pride in providing for my child. So I feel like a man should take the same pride in providing for me. And, me. If you love somebody and you want to see them happy, then I don't want my daughter to go. Yeah, some people do that. Like, oh, I had to work. They got to get it. They got to grind it. Get out the mud. No, I want my kid to have it as easy as possible. And if somebody loves me, I want them to want me to have life as easy as possible. And I feel like my husband will have life easy as possible too, because I'm going to try to make it easy for him.
Right.
Yeah, so we make it easy for everybody. Everybody happy.
But I think it's just like you said, it ain't tricking if you got it. It's a lot of broke people that don't have it, and then it's one of those things where you are offended because somebody else chooses to live their life like that. Let them folks live their life like that because that's what they want to do. Like if I've worked and I became this whole successful person, then righteous enough, I ain't gotta go look for somebody that's been fucking struggling. Like, I'm find me somebody that already has this shit together. Not because it's one of those, oh, you ain't understand your struggle and somebody was there with you when you was, no. That's because I've elevated to the point where I know you struggling
Yeah.
to grasp the concept that I want to provide it, then we ain't gonna see eye to eye.
No, I'm being serious. It's very simple and in your face. It's just like, hey, girl, shut the fuck up. I ain't gotta explain shit to you. You see it.
Who they are, they show you who they are, believe them.
Right.
I don't know, I went on a date with somebody, he didn't want to pay, and you know what, that was it.
Not only did he not want to pay, and I hope you watch it, you ate lobster.
He ordered lobster on the
Oh,
day.
her
The most
tag.
expensive shit and a drink. I didn't even order a drink that day.
You don't even eat lobster on your own.
Yeah,
And that's
lobster
what-
and shrimp.
Don't do. They're the same one. They say the same thing about women, and tell them
And
how
he
to
really
do
did, and
it.
that's what I said. And I feel like he claimed he hates gold diggers, but you act like the same women that you hate.
Right.
I would never do nobody like that. I would never go on a date and order the most expensive thing on the menu.
And it wasn't.
And
it wasn't a justification because it wasn't like you told him, "Let me take you out."
Yeah, you invited yourself up on some plans that I already had, and then you thought I was gonna pay, and then you went and ordered the most expensive thing on the menu.
And see, and to counter that, I had a guy. I took Melody out, top dog. You know how we love top dog.
Yeah.
Everybody know how expensive top dog.
Yeah,
and it's her
like,
nine. So me and my daughter, we would do this on our own.
Yeah, anyway.
We out there. We ate it. Oh, that's $70. Ate it.
Yeah, you gonna
Here's
just
my thing. I had a guy the whole time that was talking to me. What are you doing? I told him what I was doing. Oh my God, I love top dog. You should have invited me. Oh, well, we here now, but you welcome to come and join.
Yeah.
At no point had I had the expectation that, oh, he here, he got to pay for my stuff.
Yeah, you
Some
just
people
like,
do.
You thought you just gonna fall through. Yeah, most men do. Now I have most men that I date. I'm gonna say I expect them, but I'm so used to it that I'm used to them doing it. And you know, even if they didn't pull their wallet, we're not about to go back and forth.
Yeah, it
You know, it is
becomes
what it is, but
expectation,
I probably ain't invite your ass nowhere. If I wind up having to pay, I'm gonna pay. But believe that whatever I paid, oh, you done lost out on the, and trust me, them $40 or whatever ain't gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt you more in the long run, cause that's it. You know, but you know, I'm like, okay, so it's not a problem. But I do expect a man to just be like, you know.
He paid for my stuff and I didn't expect it, and he got all our food. And $80, he added my food onto it. He got another game and everything. Shout out to you. It was like $130 something.
Okay.
El Paso, Texas.
Well,
I don't know his name.
Better than the one, the friend that I invited that liked my friend and went to $5 wing night and pulled out exactly $7 and let everyone know he wasn't gonna pay for my friend food.
Hey.
But he liked my friend. I'm like, at least.
Oh God! And did he not tell me to make sure I be there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, the least you could do is $5 wing night. You could at least $20 and you could have been in there. But you pull out 7-1, let everybody at the table know you wasn't paying for nobody but your own
you know
food.
what? I respect him because he knew at that moment.
It was over.
He knew then. Like, I respect that. Don't waste my time.
And I'm like, yeah.
Because if I have that knowledge to go, you know what? I'll pay for your wings. You're not even willing to, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you out with me?
Yeah, why do you want to court somebody? That's what I'm saying. Don't even try to do that, and you know it. And men know it's other men out there that don't mind. No, as a matter of fact, men do that for women that they pursue
Yes,
anyway.
because I was about to say,
If they really want somebody, they gonna pursue. They gonna do whatever they gotta do. They'll rob a damn bank.
You don't have to
pay
ask for it. They will swoop in like, and y'all know y'all do with that complex, that Captain Save 'em complex. And I'm not gonna hate on it because I've had a couple of them my whole life. A few of them. Try to keep them, but I was a little crazy back then.
Yeah.
For real. But I understand that. I understand that. So do I have that kind of, I say I'm spoiled. I don't just jump out like, oh, in order for you to talk to me, but I will sit back and watch.
Yeah.
And if you're not getting it, I'm going to tell you, hey, look, you can turn the door like this. I don't need you to come in. Oh, you want me to pay your rent? I got that. You want to throw me something? Come on over here. I need that in my car. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Other stuff. I don't need you to be, how much is your rent? Hey, what's up? What you trying to do? You take up something else. I understand that, but I've always been like that. So that way it's not so much as a chore.
Yeah.
For guys that do want to step in and do for me, because they might say, you know what, Shorty I know she been going, you know what I'm saying? I can tell that.
Yeah.
You that type of woman, you been, you know what I'm saying, good work ethic, boom, boom, boom. Let me help you out.
Yeah.
Let me take some of this off of you. Thank you.
Now they want to put more on your damn.
Now, see, I'm fucking with them.
Immediately.
Baby, you can't even sit right. I can't.
Oh, okay.
I can't eat. You ain't eat before you got here.
Like, what?
Because you come with that, I think that's some selfish stuff though.
What?
Like, why is you dealing with somebody that you don't want to do gifts and?
Yeah, that's like you say, that's just selfish.
I think
and some people are like that, men and women.
Yeah,
men and women.
Like, it's
just selfish. Yeah.
Cause it's like, you know, a lot of women that come to mind, they don't know shit about their man, they can't tell you anything and do not care. That's selfish. Yeah. But as far as like going all the way out and you paying her bills and maintaining her whole household while you trying to do the same thing, I'ma tell you, you'd be a damn fool to do so. Because if you ain't with the intent of and trying to be with somebody that you know is like white quality, that you would consider white quality, then you out there tricking for nothing. Because she's still out here looking. She's still out here dating because she's not married to you. So, yeah, you kind of wasting your money, but find you a good quality woman and it won't feel like that. And that's what we want to leave y'all with today.
Find you a good quality partner.
Yeah, let's say that to keep it gender neutral. Yeah.
And if somebody shows who they are, believe them.
Believe them.
The words of Maya Angelou.
Who?
Maya Angelou.
I know.
If somebody shows you who they are, believe them.
In the words of me, you got me. You cheap as hell.
In the words of City Girl, period. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for joining us. It was so good. Very good conversation tonight.
It was pretty good.
I love it.
Have a great night.
Have a good one. Good night.
Thank you for tuning in. We'll get y'all next week. Bye.
Damn, how you can steal a Cadillac converter off a park car? God damn, niggas is rough.
Oh, what?
Some day you steal a Cadillac converter.
That's crazy.
Why?
Out the motor? What kind of shit is this?
So police in Clay County put him in over for a broken tail like 50 Cadillac converters was found inside his vehicle. What the fuck? Oh, let's go fucking my garage. That's funny. Our producer laughing back there. You gonna be laughing behind the camera.
We ready?
I'm by the way.
Hi. Okay, you ready? Oh my God. Are you a fan?
I don't know what's going on, so I ain't gonna mess with nothing. But hey, y'all.
Hey.
What's up, boo?
I was on here just singing, to be honest.
Singing?
Girl, we both singing, baby. Yeah. Me and my little sister were singing.
Yeah, good.
That's all we got to do.
Yeah, this nigga singing and shit.
You was in the way of the.
Oh, it did. Why you get chopped up in there? Oh, baby.
Because you
You know what? I'm about to know.
Girl,
I'm not about to know. You
Are
know
we
about to
still
do
live?
this. That was scary. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, baby, there need to be a whole skit on his own.
Oh, the fuck I have a wood.
Baby.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
What's happening, baby? What's going on with you? Okay, Mr. Clean. What's happening, baby? I can't see. I'm sorry. I got like 5 cameras
Your back?
over here.